welcome back to another video, you guys. In this one, we're gonna be taking a quick update look at Tropical Storm Debbie. Probably gonna become a hurricane by the 2 p.m. update, you guys. Once again, from last night, it intensified, but this morning it has really begun the rapid intensification worries. We are sitting at 993 millibars right now. They are going into the system again. They're trying to see the winds right now. They are nearing the coast of Florida with the aircraft. And once again, they're finding winds they even find a close winds up to about, I would say, 65 miles an hour in the surface again. And this is very far away from the center, you guys. This is in that southern band that it's been rotating around Florida, causing many tornadoes. There has been winds up to 60 to even 70 mile an hour gust across Florida today. Probably worse than we all expected. We did add a relocation of a low pressure earlier, and that has really set the tone where we were at like 1,002 millibars earlier, and this is about 993, you guys. So look, 1,000 to 993 in just 3 hours. That's almost a 10 millibar drop. That's a 9 millibar drop in 3 hours. So it's definitely beginning its rapid intensification. This was one of the planes before, and they were even inland on Florida and still finding winds up to 50 to 60 miles an hour along the Tampa's coast. That is extremely concerning that we are seeing that. And with the rapid intensification, I'm a bit worried about it. 56 knots is about 60-something miles an hour. Closing in, I'm seeing 70 miles an hour. I will say, we have about quite a few hours before this even hit the 2 p.m. update. And just a heads up, it's making a landfall tomorrow morning. This has all tonight to rapidly intensified, and what the structure is looking like on the satellite is pretty remarkable. Definitely has a core. Was a bit lopsided kind of coming out of that now. Not too much drier. There is some indications of some shear, but this is the core, and it's a very well developing core. We got deep convection wrapping around the core. We got big time storms moving into Florida. It's just all planting itself in here. Remember, this is still gonna have to make an impact into Florida, and let's just quickly, if it loads, let's get Epic Pen here, because then I can do some drawing and show you guys the track. Currently loading right now. Probably going to take a little bit. This is a rush video, I will say, so I'm sorry if this is not too organized, but it is a bit rushed. And right now, Epic Pen's right there. So 65 mile an hour storm, and it's actually 992 they have it. So that's actually a 10 millibar drop in just a few hours. Moving now at 13 miles an hour, we have noticed from yesterday being at 18 miles an hour, or 17. It's now at 13. Each update is dropping another miles an hour, and this is still off Tampa. I wouldn't be surprised as this gets closer to Florida, we start seeing 9 and 8 miles an hour. And with it rapidly intensifying and starting to slow, how quickly does it slow will really depend if this does have a shot to become a major hurricane. Yes, I did say major. This will be a game changer. If this becomes major, we're really going to have to watch down the road if this does go out over the waters. Is it stronger than expected? But there it is. I mean, satellite imagery looking extremely well. We have noticed quite a bit on the satellite, and thank you guys for all your support on this channel. It means quite a lot. But there it is, that core just developing. A lot of that deep thunderstorm rotation. And currently this is moving a bit west. It's, I would say, current radar. It's doing a weird movement. Let's see if we can get that up here and let this just load while we do some other stuff. Oh wait, no, we actually already have radar. Never mind, I forgot. So there it is. The core is almost off the radar site here, but there it is. Just, this is gonna be quite a bit because there's gonna be a lot of rain for Florida. And whoa, I wish I had another. So it looks like this might have jogged a bit west with the center. I'm kind of seeing another relocation with a potential eye feature trying to develop. Because you could tell we had a bit. Yeah, I can actually kind of see that here. On here, let's load again. We see that right there. We see the letter, and then we see this southern jog right there. We're gonna have to watch that. If that's an eye, then this is definitely going through IR, and this could become a hurricane by the 2 p.m. update. By the way, there is tornado warnings and watches posted for Florida, so stay tuned to your local weather. But I will say right now, rapid intensification is happening. A huge concern as we go on. This is the latest GFS coming out. It has it initially now as further south. We noticed that. Further south, we go back and forth. 997. A bit to the east here. Does become a hurricane in the next 12 hours. Probably we're going to have our second hurricane of the Atlantic hurricane season. We continue to look, and this does make a landfall about 9-10 a.m. tomorrow. So we are still about 23 to 24 hours away from a landfall. That means much more intensification is likely. One thing we noticed from the latest run is it does move across Florida. Becomes a tropical storm, but I'm starting to notice, looks like on the latest, might try and come out off the Atlantic coast. Again, big thing is here, it's going to be that strong winds and heavy rain. If this does become a major hurricane, yes, more surf and much more to deal with. But this is a very concerning update. If we look at discussion, they do have hurricane hunters observed indicate that Debbie continues to intensify over the eastern Gulf. Satellite imagery shows cloud patterns becoming better organized. This is around the 11 p.m. update, so almost an hour ago. And deep convection near the circulation. And the WSRAAD radar data indicates an eye wall is beginning to form. The current intensity estimate is around 65 miles an hour, 55 knots, based on the significant drop in central pressure from 1,002 to 992 millibars. So the gradually right initially motion. We're gonna skip over this. This is if you guys want to read it, just pause the stream, the video. But they say Debbie will be moving over even warmer waters in low vertical environment prior to landfall shear. Therefore, significant strengthening is likely through tonight, especially in the cyclone, if the cyclone develops a core. So they are now seeing rapid intensification very likely. We got 24 hours into this impacts, and look at the latest GFS. A bit concerning, seeing it getting closer and closer to the coast. Probably gonna reach the coast a bit quicker than the last run, but that's pretty much the latest. I'm not even gonna look at that. The HER is off. Yeah, the HERF is extremely off, but I will say the HERF does have fast strengthening as it does get closer. This is 4 a.m. Has it a bit closer than the GFS. We're going to have to see that. This is that 12Z. Kind of has it making a landfall around 6. We're going to have to see the presentation on that. But it does look like it will stay quite strong and stall off or onshore of Georgia. So that's your latest update. We're going to have another update later on. And I'm going to be with Path Weather here. So please stay tuned, follow him, and see ya.